right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So I want to see what the person on your mind is feeling and thinking. This card came out. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared how I was feeling. So somebody could have been scared of being maybe rejected, put down. Okay, so this is what they're showing me. Sometimes when you have a conversation with someone, you could be worried about the response, especially if it's something that they might not want to hear. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm guarding my feelings and my emotions. This person could adore you. However, they could have some sort of blockage when it comes to being able to completely open up towards you the way that they should be able to. All right, there could be a change that needs to happen because I was going to use a different deck and then all of a sudden I changed it. Yeah, getting a message of truth or a message of bad news that burdens someone could be around the fact that someone here, yeah, there was an expectation with the Empress. I don't know, let's see. Somebody could be stressed about an expectation that you've placed on them. This could be maybe a vacation you guys are going to take together, a lifestyle they feel they need to provide for you if you guys are together, dating or married. There's definitely them feeling afraid if they open up to you, what you would say, what you would do. This person maybe doesn't feel really safe with a lot of people to express what they're feeling, which is why they guard their feelings, their emotions. They just really kind of keep it bottled up. They don't know how to really open up. Okay, so what are they feeling when it comes to you? They want to open up some sort of communication. Yeah, communication. Wanting to open up some sort of communication. So they want to talk about this. What does that consist of? What does the talk consist of? I don't want to take those three. I want to take these two. It consists of them being unsure around success, victory, recognition. I feel like this is someone who's hard on themselves. I feel like this is someone who kind of expects perfection from their own self. And if they feel that they have failed you or that they're going to disappoint you, they would rather just avoid it altogether. So some of you, this could be maybe a vacation you want to take, and this person could feel like maybe you guys can't afford it, or it's not going to be the kind of vacation that you envisioned. There's something here around, I have desire, I have passion, I want this too. However, I'm unsure how to get there. I'm unsure what that looks like. I mean, I see the bigger picture. I see the vision. Here's an example. If you go to like a painting class, or where I live, we have these places where they're like pottery places, but you can also go in and like paint. And they tend to show you step by step how to paint what they're painting so you can get the outcome. Well, I would say that if you're not in one of those classes and you're not an artistic person like that, the thought of painting something that could be kind of out of your comfort zone would feel so overwhelming that you know you want to get to that success, you know you want to get to that victory, you know what it looks like, but maybe the steps getting there is harder than you thought. So this could be someone planning a vacation. Maybe this is someone wanting you to have the perfect wedding. There's something here about, I want this to be everything you want as well. I want this perfect relationship. I want this. But sometimes wanting something and the confusion on what does it look like? How do I get there? I want a successful relationship, but what does that look like? It looks like communication. It looks like dedication. It looks like showing up for one another even if you don't want to. There's something here about this person having a lot of desire, but feeling scared to tell you. What do they feel about you? They feel, this is someone who definitely wants to build something and wants collaboration, feeling like you're something they've hoped for, they've wished for, feeling stuck, holding things close to their chest, feeling burdened. It's the same old song and dance. They're feeling burdened. They're unsure. I want to start this over. This is someone who feels like there's unfinished business. This could be someone who's working on their life, but someone who could want to start over with you if you're in no contact. Now, I will say this. If you're with this person, this is someone who wants to make you satisfied, but they could be feeling a lot of pressure to be perfect in this relationship. They could have also promised you a way of life or a way that this relationship was going to be, and that might not be realistic due to changes that have taken place. Whether it's changes in the money, changes in the security, changes in their physical body, changes in their mental health. Someone here has had changes that have not been easy to adapt to, but nevertheless, they've adapted. And again, they're feeling overwhelmed. If this is someone new or someone that you're casually dating, they could be feeling a lot more comfortable with the carefree, don't expect anything from me because I don't like the pressure of that type of feeling. And I'm saying that if you start kind of demanding something more, it might lead to an ending because they could be scared to tell you how they truly feel. And what they truly feel is that they're unsure if they can really be the other half of a relationship. So instead of looking at you and going, I've really liked getting close to you, but getting close to you's made me realize I might not be ready for a relationship, and you guys being able to separate and you being like, okay, they had a respectable conversation with me. I feel like this person respects me enough to not string me along and not play games. They're not ready. I get it. Whatever. Instead of doing that, they could be in the energy of, not really being sure if they can have success and victory. And instead of telling you, instead of opening up to you how they're feeling, because it could be hard to express, they could want to collaborate, but their collaboration could be kind of few and far in between. So what do I mean by that? So the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, again, is like the kids in the deck. So what tends to happen if kids make you promises? They sometimes make promises they can't keep. I know all the time, the kids will be outside, neighborhood kids, my baby, all the kids that I have come over, they'll be outside making plans, and guess what? 9 times out of 10, those plans don't follow through because none of them know their schedule. None of them know what the hell's going on. They're just taking action, and if it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's no pressure. There's no pressure. That could have been what this person kind of wanted. I want something where it's like, there's no pressure. Let's have fun. Let's be passionate. Let's be intense. Let's take action when we want to take action. But as soon as we start talking about emotion and like offering something substantial, I'm gonna feel a little stressed out. I'm gonna feel a little weighed down. This is gonna make me anxious. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So instead of opening up to you and telling you, listen, I don't know. I don't know. You could have opened up some sort of communication, or some of you separated, because I'm seeing Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Someone here could have walked away and decided to pay attention to what's coming in. Okay, you're obviously not it. Somebody else is. Let's go this way. That's what I'm saying. But then this person could want you back. That could be for some of you. Let's see. What's this person feeling? They're feeling, okay, yeah, they have trouble with intimacy, and that could be one of the reasons you guys are going to end up walking away. Now, intimacy could just be opening up and expressing what they're feeling, what they're thinking. Okay? If they're not able to express what they're feeling, what they're thinking, I mean, ask yourself, how far do you think you're going to get? I know somebody called me immature the other day and said that I give readings based off of my immature level. That's fine, that's great, that's grand. I'm asking though, how far do you think you can get in a relationship with someone who has the inability to be completely open? Just asking. Why are they guarding their emotions? Because it could result in a message of truth or a message of bad news. Something that they don't want to hear, but something that they need to hear. Yeah, the message of truth or message of bad news could be that they want to take a leap and take a risk on this and complete a cycle and really collaborate, but that it also makes them really anxious because they're scared that there's things about this that they don't see or they don't know. And although I would really like to fully bet on this, I don't think I can. I'm not that person. But again, they have trouble with intimacy. So I feel like this person doesn't have the ability to open up to you and look at you and go, listen, I know you can feel that I'm not giving this my all, and you're right. The reason I'm not is because I'm scared that if me and you start going full force forward, I'm not going to be able to stop it. And by the time I look up and realize what I'm in, it's nothing that I thought it was going to be. It's like this person is scared of getting full blown in with you and them realizing that you're not who they thought you were. Now, if you're with this person is really big on kind of making you happy. You could be in a marriage where for so long it's been this person pouring into you, but that pressure of always wanting you to be kind of happy and satisfied could be weighing on them, and they could be scared that now that they can't maintain it, you know, maybe you guys have gotten older and you guys can't keep up with the home and you guys need to sell it. Maybe financially you guys aren't where you're supposed to be and you're having to sell things so you can get into retirement. It's like this person is scared that you're going to take some sort of disappointment as a failure, instead of just saying, okay, it is what it is. Maybe we took an impulsive action in our life. We're learning from it. Okay. This person is scared you're going to kind of get mad at them. They want this collaboration to look different. So they could be wanting to change how you guys collaborate, and that could be the unsureness. What can I balance and what can I maintain, but what would also be successful for you? So this person could be feeling, again, a little overwhelmed with this relationship. I wouldn't say in a bad way, but in a way where it's like, okay, we've got to be a little more realistic. So some of you could be getting out of the honeymoon stage in a relationship, or some of you have been together for so long and this person is just now starting to admit to themselves that there's been issues here when it comes to this collaboration. So what do I mean by that? I feel like this person's had things that they haven't been okay with, but they've done it because they felt that they needed to. And now they want to express to you that they want something to shift in this relationship because it's not fulfilling for them. But they're scared that once they open up to you, that you might feel that the only option is to take drastic action. So again, an example would be, I mean, I've heard of these relationships where it's like, okay, he can't provide for her the way she wants him to, so now all of a sudden she's going to divorce him and he's left with nothing. I'm getting something kind of like that drastic, where it's like, please don't leave because the money ran out. Please don't leave just because I'm starting to be emotionally open and vulnerable. Somebody here could also be scared of feeling clingy or needy, and they're scared of opening up their emotions or their feelings because they don't want to be clingy or needy, but they also want to express to you what they're feeling. But they also, again, don't want to be rejected and put down, especially if they're trying to express something from the heart, from love. And there could be something here where for some time they're going to be unsure on how to move forward, but then they're going to get inspired knowledge or inspired action, and then they're going to take it. So for a while here coming up, they might be unsure how to have this conversation with you or how to approach you and open up, but they're going to like get this idea in their brain, and then they're just going to take action, and nothing's going to be able to stop them. I'm saying that this is going to end up being successful. So if this is a no contact, they're going to come in, express something to you. It's going to turn into something successful. If this is someone you're with, this is going to shift the way that your guys' relationship is, because they're exploring how they feel and you're exploring how you feel, and you guys are getting more aligned to where you're supposed to go. You're going to work on any old issues you have, finish those out. And again, if this is a no contact, it's just someone who feels like this is unfinished business. Yeah, again, someone here is not telling everything. And the reason why is because they're scared you would reject them. Or some of you have the ability to pick up on things when they change subtly. So what do I mean by that? Have you ever had someone just kind of come in the room and you're like, something changed? And they're like, what do you mean? And you're kind of looking at them and you're like, you got good news, didn't you? What happened? Your whole aura is different. What's happened? Something's changed. What's happened? It's like you can just pick up on it. They don't have to say anything. They don't have to do anything. It's just like you can feel the energy shift when they walk in the room. You could be that so in tune with energy that someone here knows that you're able to see through them. You're able to see when they're covering up the truth. You're able to see when they're covering up a lie or when they're trying to dodge a conversation. You're able to see when they're questioning what's real. You're able to see that they're maybe afraid to tell you something because it might be something you don't want to hear, or it might be something where, again, it could be something that they deem as too much. You can't say that, that's too much. Because I know a lot of people, like girls, I don't want to be too clingy. And then men, well, I don't want to be too stuck on her. Some of you, that could be something here as well. Not wanting to be deemed as too clingy. Someone not wanting to be deemed as like, well, I don't want to be too stuck on her. But the reality of the case is that they are. So they're going to end up wanting to come in, yeah, because they didn't want to be too vulnerable. So they could have played games with you, but that could have led to someone taking some time, or it's going to lead to someone taking some time. I think this person might want to end up coming in and starting over with you after they maybe learn a lesson. They're going to come in and tell you that there's unfinished business here. Let me see if you're going to be open to exploring it. Yeah, you're going to be confused. So this person's going to come in with a message of truth, and you're going to be confused. So when they finally approach you and share these feelings, you're going to be along the energy of, I'm confused. Why are you telling me this now? Could be in 7 days, 7 weeks, maybe 7 months. I don't feel it's that far though. 7 weeks at the max, could be in 7 days. So when they finally open up to you, you're going to be confused. I'm confused why you're telling me this. I'm confused why you're now opening up. I'm confused because I'm not watering this anymore. I'm not giving to this. Okay, what do you need to know then? You need to know that you could be more attractive than what you think that you are. You also could need to know that you have this sense of, there's something about your energy where you're very intuitive and you know something that's true before it becomes true. So you're the kind of person where you're going to know that you've met the one before they're maybe even the one, before they even know that they're the one. You're also going to be able to listen to your intuition and know when someone's running from you, when they're feeling guarded towards you, when they're scared of being rejected by you. Because although you might not feel like you're out of their league, maybe they feel like you're out of their league. Just because you feel a certain way doesn't mean they feel another way. Okay, here's an example. I was talking to someone the other day, and this person made a comment to me and said, God, you're just so confident, Danielle. And I was like, wait, what? Say that again? Huh? And that person was like, you're probably one of the most confident people I know. You think so? Because girl, fake it till you make it. I'm not confident. Now, in some aspects, I am confident because there's things about me I cannot change, and you're not going to make me feel bad about it, period, point blank. However, people tend to see us as how we show up, not who we truly are. So because I show up as a confident person, people see me as that. That doesn't mean that I am confident though, okay? That doesn't mean that I don't have my insecurities in the days where I feel unlovable and unworthy and not pretty and not smart and all of those things. But just because you see yourself as that doesn't mean other people see you as that. And this person sees you as someone who's very attractive. You can get anyone that you want, period. You're very independent. You are hot as hell. You're the kind of man that when you walk in, people are like, who's that? He's hot. Hey, get him to come over here and help us. You're the kind of woman that when you come in, people turn their head and they're like, oh my God. Have you ever been driving down the road and someone's head turns with your car or as you're walking by? That's you, okay? And some of you don't pick up on it. Some of you know it because you're so used to it. That could be another thing that bothers this person though. They could be questioning if it's even real. Do you even like me though? This person could feel that you're out of their league. That could be for some of you. That's going to be for a very small percentage. And if it is, your intuition could tell you that. Yeah. Not saying that this person's going to come back around and take a leap on you and want to complete a cycle, but there could be disappointment that is still lingering that's going to have to be discussed. So that's what I'm saying is like this person's going to take a leap and then there's going to have to be disappointment that's going to have to be discussed. Now, if you're with this person, your intuition could be telling you that this person has been keeping a message of truth or a message of bad news to themselves. It's like you can tell that your person's hiding something. This could again be a message of bad news. Hey, you don't know this, but we went through the life savings. Hey, you don't know this, but we found out that grandpa's sick. It's like you know that they're hiding some sort of news. And they're being really guarded right now. And they're going to give you a message of truth or a message of bad news. And again, it's around the energy of I can't keep pretending. I can't keep going this way. Something's got to change. So they're either going to have to be honest about something and bring it out into the open, and you're going to be more confused on why they didn't tell you to begin with. Or it's going to be an energy of, oh, wow, so you mean we've lived in this state for 7 years and the job's over and now we have to leave? They could be scared to tell you that because maybe the way that they got you there was, okay, but we're never going to move again for my job. I promise this is where we're going to stay. And them having to come in is going to be a little bit of a disappointment. And maybe the last time you guys moved, you told them, I'm not moving anymore. We're done. We're not moving anymore. Next time you can move by yourself. And this person could be worried. They could be guarding their feelings, their emotions. They're scared that you're going to kind of shut it down, reject it, and go, no, I told you I'm not moving. Remember when we moved 7 years ago? Yeah, I was serious. And they're scared that that's then going to lead into an argument because they took some sort of action where it's like, but I really want to do this. It's always been you and me against everything. But they could be a little tired, they could be worried that you're a little fed up and tired of doing that. That could be for some of you. And your intuition could be telling you that they're going to tell you something. And what they're going to tell you is, let's say it's the moving scenario. It's going to be the energy of, but we can start over. We can have a new life. You know that friend you don't like down the street? Let's move. We can get a new friend. It's like they're going to kind of build up the life. And you're going to have to explore your feelings and figure out what you want to do. Okay? Now, Spirit is saying that this could be a pattern. So with this person, this could be a pattern where if this is someone you're in no contact with, they might have the tendency to be scared of opening up or having the hard conversations. And you might then have to kind of pull it out of them, or again, place a boundary for them to finally do it. If this is someone you're with, this could be someone who has the tendency to say, okay, never again, never again, never again. I'm not going to do that. And then they do it again. That's what I'm saying here. And they could be kind of keeping it again to themselves, scared that you're going to kind of reject and shut down the idea. No, I told you the last time we did that, that's the last time we're doing it. We're not doing it again. We're not getting rid of our life savings for you to go start a random business. We done did that 6 times. No, that's what I'm saying. And they could be feeling really guarded because they do want some sort of fresh start here, whether it's someone you're with or someone you're not, if it's a no contact. They do want a fresh start, but they're feeling really guarded. Your advice is to not stress about a new cycle. Don't stress about it. Okay? I'm asking, what does this person want to say to you? You're healing for me. Yeah, this person could have trust issues. That could be something that they're regretting. They could not trust you. They could take something out on you. Again, this could be someone you've been with for forever. You could have always showed up for them. You could still show up for them. You could have been with them for 15 years and show up for them all the time. But they could be scared to open up to you and tell you about this change, about something that's going to inevitably happen. And that could be the trust issues coming out, is they don't really trust that you're not going to maybe dip out. Even though you haven't the past 15 years, they're still worried. But again, Spirit is saying maybe keep track of this pattern. This is a pattern with this person. They maybe cover up the truth, question if something's real, explore their feelings, and then go towards it. And then bring it to you. That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to leave it here. Have a blessed day.